Perfect shot. Nice on. Great shot. Nice on. Birdie. Birdie. Perfect shot. Great shot. Perfect shot. Nice on. Great shot. Nice on. Eagle. Great shot. Nice on. Great shot. Birdie. A perfect shot. Birdie. Great shot. Perfect shot. Great shot. Nice on. Perfect shot. Eagle. Great shot. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Nice on. Great shot. Nice on. Eagle. Eagle. Great shot. Perfect shot. Nice on. Perfect shot. Birdie. Birdie. Great shot. Perfect shot. Nice on. Great shot. Nice on. Birdie. Perfect shot. Great shot. Perfect shot. Nice on. Great shot. Nice on. Eagle.
Right. Hopefully you can hear me now. Someone let me know. Which account shall we play? Not this one. Not this one. Play Milo. Never play Milo. Finally, there you go. Sorry about that. I was in the study and I can't be noisy in there. Because it's right below the bedrooms. Right, let me get rid of this. So how's everyone doing? Better than me, I hope. 13 under. Stinking the place out. Absolutely awful is what that was. But it's done now. 5 safely through. I was toying with the idea of playing the pro, but I think it got relegated to rookie, so... Still in the way, poke. Saying that, it's up to a 6, so it doesn't really matter. Choices. Even though I'll never use it, we'll take the rapier. We don't want to buy any of that muck. Right, let's do some tour 10. Yes, no. Has anyone else got to have their bags a certain way, or is it just me? My OCD. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up again, so sorry if that's broken the flow. You shot a 12, Pradeep. Hope that's going to get you through, sir. Fingers crossed. Welcome in, Mr. Smith. How we doing? Right, balls, navigators. Always navies. What did Milo get? Milo got a 13 as well. See what I mean? Stinking it out. Missed 3 on every single account. That one he just got through, look. Richard. Right, let's go. Looks good. So many great balls on that last round, and good balls. The drive on hole 8 is just disappointing. I might have to switch the way I'm playing that, because whilst it goes on the green when I hit perfect or great either side, double greats and goods are no good. I might do what Mark said and change to the either the hook shot, or, which I hadn't seen actually, or the way that Pete and I think Ian are all playing to the left of the bunker. But that's still a full OP perfect ball, so maybe the hook shot, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, got through on day 1, good. Are you a day 1 qualifier, Pradeep? I never qualify on day 1. Ever. Unless you start absolutely guns blazing. Saying that, even on, which account was it, Ruby or Rusty, one of the baby ones, started, I got the first 2 holes and I still chose not to qualify it after missing 3. The slice for 8 is on the 19th expert page. Excellent, I shall take a look. Thank you, Mark. Put a number in there. You know, some days you just don't feel it. That's how I felt all day today. Like, I'm just not doing what I usually do. I'm letting the needle skip past more than once, which I never do. I'm deciding to look at the clock halfway through shots, which I never do. Strange. But whatever. It's only qualifying, so... You like to hear one qualifying. 15, nice, Tom. I think I saw that in one of the chats. Well played, sir. I think I've seen a few good pro scores, actually. Didn't Fenzi knock it out of the park with a... I want to say an 18? Maybe better, I don't know. Some low scores this weekend, for sure. In every division, no doubt. Right, we can get rid of these notes now. I am happy with the notes though. I think, aside from potentially switching the drive on 8, I'm going to stick with that shot for 7 because it's the least fiddly of all the shots I've tried, and I have dropped it, so 6 is just a waste of time. That feels like a waste of a power 4 ball. I might just use a Kingmaker and take a Cataclysm and just play to the green. What else have we got? 5's nice now that I'm going left. 4's nice, that shot with the Grizzly. If you hit perfect, that goes in every time. That was a Paul Rogan special. Dixie from the chats. 3's good if we can just start making it. I'm going to change 3. I'm going to go far more to the left of that rough where I was playing it. I was playing it away and dropping it, and I saw other people playing it a different way, saying this is golden, you can't miss this way. And I've changed, and I wish I hadn't changed. But I have. Right. 20% max, 7-9. 7-9. Don't really use any spins here unless it's a really beefy side wind. Sand bump. You can keep your sand bump, thank you, Mr. Hickey. I'll take that instead. The sand bump's nice, but not for me. Not unless absolutely necessary. Oh, I've just noticed we're playing someone from the Tartan Warriors. One of those exhausting tourneys where... Well, that's it. Hole 1 I haven't been making though, so I'm not bothered about hole 1. I shot 17 while I'm missing hole 1, so... To me, hole 1... But then everyone else is making it, so... I don't know. But yeah, can't be missing 1 and 2. 2's been going in nicely with Fenzi's shot to the right. That was a surprise to miss that on stream there. Here he goes. He's heard you, Dan, he's heard you. He's going to win because of it, look at him. I played that man. I wasn't even watching what he did. I need to be learning. 0.5 left, yeah, you can stick the 0.5 left on. It's 6 and 2 3s really. It's not a hole I enjoy, to be honest, that one. At all. Right, let's get rid of these notes and then I can get the shootout notes up. I've been trying to play without the shootout notes, trying to learn, well not learn, but memorise them. But I like to have them as a wee crutch, so... Where's your max OP? No, I don't fancy that much at all. Yes, let's exchange pleasantries. I love the Thor 7. You don't have to put the numbers in. You just know what to do. One of my accounts though only has a Thor 6. And I was playing that the other day. And about 6 times I just went to adjust 1 to 1 minus 1 or whatever I usually use. And then realised it's a Thor 6 and it doesn't work like that. Right, let's get these notes. Scott, welcome in, how you doing? Bad Bird, nice to see you. Quinn, welcome. Sorry if you've all been here as well in the chat earlier. It was hard to keep up. Oh, terrible, terrible, Quinn. 13 under. Scraping through by my fingernails. Going for it. Is our fella. Come on, Cyprian. Show us how to do it. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, or typing earlier, I won't do a guide with pictures and all the pretty shit. But if anybody wants the notes, I'll post the notes. It's a concoction. There's about 3 or 4 repeat shots, 1 of Fenzel's, the one that Paul sent me for the rough bump, the Grizzly on 4. I hate playing this way. But if you're like me and you've got accounts of varying degrees of club level, you might get more out of the lower level notes, because I know a lot of the note makers quite rightly don't cater to people that only have a Thor's 5, for example. So they might help you. Season off for you, is it, Dan? Don't think you're grinding either this season, are you? I was still in Clanables. They were looking for 8k min because they want to stay C100, which is great because that's exactly what I wanted. A clan that's going to stay there. And then I was in the Jedi Master clan, who were going for C100 and wanted 6 to 8k. And I was quite happy to be able to do both. But then I found out on Tuesday that my work's going to get stupid busy. So I've had to pull out of both of those. So no grinding, and all my accounts are in tarts, or bushwhackers, or rainmakers. I'll post them in wherever. Quinn, are you in the T-Dog chat? The channel chat? Not the member one, It's very confusing. Because I started a chat before I had memberships, so I had about, I don't know, 35 or 40 people in a chat, and then I opened memberships. And obviously if you open memberships on YouTube you have to have a chat for that, so there's like 3 different chats, because I've got a mod chat as well. But tartans, I can put them in there, that'll do. No problem. Right, I haven't got the notes, but Cyprian's first, see if we can get the notes in time. Because this is horrible, this way. Horrible. I think this is the only rough bump wind. Right to left. Right, I need to chat somewhere else now. Multitasking. Where's he gone? What is the rough bump? 15. 7-2. Max, so it's 8-1. That's Max left. What do we say, 8-1? It's not strictly a crosswinds. In fact, I'm already regretting this. Let's have a look though. It's shit, but it's not as shit as his, so that's okay. Happy days. Yes, we'll post them in the tots. That's where we'll post them. And to be honest, I think they're done. I don't think I'll tweak them anymore, other than hole 8. But then, to be honest, you can all see various other ways to play hole 8. I am having to go to the right though with my baby accounts and Thor's hammers, because there's no real choice to curl those shots. So it's the same shot I played, but with a Thor. This hole. I was for a long time going this way, but I think I favour this way again now. I'm going to hit it, are we? See, I play better when I don't think about it. I think I'm starting to think about tournaments too much. And you get that thing as well in a tournament where on one of the holes you can't hit perfect no matter what you do on a certain shot. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Hole 4 on that tournament we just played, the open round qualifying for. Seem to go into the hole thinking I'm going to hit a great, and then I usually do. Positive mental attitude, that's what you need. Any hole that involves a short iron. Yeah, to be honest, Tom, it's more prevalent on like thorns and hornets and stuff. Like the second shot on hole 5, or the second shot on hole 1. If you can see through the trees to adjust it, that is. I think I might look for something different in hole 1. I might play left side. I'm going across. Or should we just bounce it across? Can't really get there doing that though. Lovely. Chewy rough, just where we want it to be. Indecision. Sniper feed mark. See, a lot of top players say that. I'm not a top player, so I hit enough great shots that I can't single out the sniper, but I know Tommy says the same thing. I think Daniel believes the same. You see a lot of the top players doing that whole pull to max to enhance the bullseye, as they call it, or whatever it is. On this one, Pradeep, the second shot I just play 1-to-1 plus 1. I mean, to be honest, nowadays I don't even use the app much. I'll use it for the short iron, like I'll use it here probably. Actually, I probably won't, because it's just going to be a ring. But I don't know, I just guess a lot now, because you kind of accept that most holes just go to shootout, so it's just about getting to the shootout. And when I get to the shootout, I'm usually quite confident I'll win most of them. Honestly though, last week I felt like I couldn't miss a perfect ball. This week it's felt like I've hit about 10% perfects. Hammerhead, yeah. What level does that need to be at? Is it maxed, or is it a 7 good? think about a 6, maybe 10, 15 or 20, nothing works. Do you mean the second shot for deep or the tee shot? Because the tee shot I usually play nothing. Hammerhead 6. I wonder if I've got a Hammerhead 6. Let's have a look if Cyprian doesn't rematch. Strikes me as a only rematches when he loses kind of guy. Oh no, to be fair, he wants all 3. Cat 7, yeah. Speak to me in a year, Mr. Smith. That's his goal, not mine. I don't know if this is up to date, but let's see. Well, it'd be Weasel, would be the best one. That's a 6 on Weasel. All my cats, not all my cats, 2 of my cats are 5, 6, one's a 5. But yeah, I need to get the Thor's Hammer up to a 7 on Ferret. It's less than 1 shop away, but I haven't seen it in donkey days. What was he trying to do there? Was he trying to lay up? Rossman is back. Welcome in, sir. Welcome, welcome. So in any kind of not go for it wind, I just go to min Thor, put 5 top on and 1 left. And then make sure you're not too near the rough. And just push unknown number of rings, about 4.5 there. Strange how your mentality changes with different clubs. You just do things automatically. You've got 2 cat 7s, nice. Nice. A hammerhead and a sniper in one. Yeah, I guess that's what a cat is. I need to start using my cat. Maybe towards the end of this season, if I can get the bankrolls up a bit. I'm keen to go into 11, to 11. But I know I'm going to need to use the Cataclysm. But it's a club I rarely use. Even in 10. On the holes where you probably should use a Cataclysm, I'll still leave the sniper on. So I need to practice. Not the best, but hopefully enough. I'm sure it will be. Nice stroke. Right, this one's a bit of a mystery as well. I used to play up here and do the whole, this sort of thing. Then lately I've started coming here. So from here I just go like a little bit over 1-to-1. And every now and then you get lucky and it just rolls in. Not this time, but close though. Yeah, this is it. If you don't use a club, it's hard to know its finer details and reading ball guides, all this stuff that I never really thought about. I'm starting to see the bigger picture. Watching the likes of Daniel, Fenzel, Tommy, and others that a lot of people don't know, like Dino, Brandon. Watched a lot of the Master streamers last week for the mini, so I gave Master a go. And a lot of them talk about things and you think, oh, simple things, but you just, until they're pointed out to you, they don't seem simple, but they are. Like reading ball guides and when to not trust it and all this sort of stuff. This is not my favourite either. Well, at least it's a headwind. What's that? 1, 2, 3. I can't count the bars. 6, 7. So we will need the Hujima Bang. What we're doing here, mid 20, mid 15. It's not that strong. 6, 6. Time management has been awful today. The number of times I've released on 0 is ludicrous. Great right doesn't do us much good. Yeah, when you first go into the tour, I wouldn't suggest using Power 1 balls at all. If your clubs are of the, a decent level, then you only need a Power 1 ball, but that's not to say you shouldn't use Power 3s. I'd certainly start with Titans, Katanas, even Kingmakers just to get comfortable, till you learn the holes. But once you are comfortable, then, well, the guide, so the text guide I did, obviously based on KK's video, is all for navigators. That's why all of the spins refer to 2.3. Did we sneak this one? Or is he snuck it on us? Oh, we've snuck it. Good games and good luck. You reopened tour. Yeah, did you get that as well? It's weird, isn't it? See, it only happened to me on the accounts where I hadn't played a game in Tour 11. It was already unlocked, but I hadn't played a game. And I actually confessed to buying it on my baby expert account just because the coins were worth having. Because it only had 30 odd million, so it was like double in the bank. And I don't think I did buy it the first time round, so I don't feel like I've double spent in that regard. But I got rubbish in the chest, as usual. Right, let's stick to these navies for now. So what tour do you play, Mr. Smith? You're saying Alien. Tour 9, I hated Tour 9. Loved Tour 8, hated Tour 9. Used to despise Tour 10, and now quite like Tour 10 actually. See, this kind of shot looks, when you first start a tour, you get to this shot and you think, like I used to play, I'll show you in a second. I used to play up on this fairway up here all the time. And I think it was Dan. And I saw other people doing this, but it was Dan that explained it to me. Watch me not do it very well, now that I'm saying about it. 10, so 6 rounds. We'll go 6.5. Because it's a tailwind. So shots like this, when you first start, just look ridiculous. And you think, how do people know how to do that? I mean, that's going to go in the rough, but you soon learn them. Repetition. Repetition's everything in this game. 14 under an expert and didn't qualify. Oh my dears. That is ludicrous. Destiny with Sir Moosington. I like the name. I like the name. That's awful. I don't think I can recall 14 under not getting through an expert. That's really bizarre. I mean, that's because usually on the fourth, like this week with the 14, you might go through in 10th place or joint 10th, but to have 10 people better than you with a 14 under is really unlucky. Right, so this is going to play a bit like the sniper would anyway, so all is not lost. 8-3. So I'm going to borrow a bit of the wind. I'm going to go about 2, so plus 6, 3, so that's 6, 3. Or try to... Somebody hold this against me the other day. Ludicrous it was, ludicrous. 2 timeouts when you're qualifying and end up with a pitiful 12 under. Oh dear. But I hope you made it through, Quinn. Because through's all that matter on a Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday. This is not a week where qualifying tiebreakers will make a difference. If you're going to win gold this week, you're going to play lights out golf on Saturday or Sunday, in my opinion. So I'm not too bothered that some of my tiebreakers are shit. I've got 2 13s, 3 13s I think. 3 13s, a 15 and a 17. So I'm not exactly disappointed with the 17, but I don't really care. It probably won't matter. You got it on all 3 of your accounts. 35 quid down the shitter. Tom, when will you learn? They are appealing though, those chests, those offers. The coins make them appealing when they first come up. Obviously, this whole reselling of them, like my main has got 400 million, so 25 million coins is here and there. But when you first get to that tour, definitely good value. I just think for £15, which is what the Tour 10 one costs, or sorry, the Tour 11 one, you should be guaranteed a certain quality of epic card in that. To pay £15 and come away with like 14 castaways is just criminal, absolutely criminal. When it's well within their gift to program it to give you something better. Like gold chests and silver chests for tournaments and bronze chests. Top 10 chests in general. You should be assured of something that's been worth the effort. The number of times you go open your prize chest on a Monday and think, well, how much time did I put into that? And I came first and I got sweet FA for it. Poor. You lost because of tie breaks. 2 of them had elbows. It's tough, like, very tough. I think I'd be seething if it was me. Right, what we're doing here, we're going to go this way. 6.5 back and some left. Really? Well, this just doesn't feel right at all. But we'll do it. Oh shit. Didn't even have a clue of the clock there. Dear me. A little bit slapdash. You were top of the 12s because of an Albi. Oh well. Through's through. Through is through. Oh, you got 14 cat cards, so all was not lost. I mean, obviously you can get nice cards in them. It's like Golden Shot. If you get the hole in one and the hard Golden Shot, you should probably be guaranteed like a Tour 6 Epic or above. Not Castaways or Boomerangs or Junglists. Yeah, that one was a bit rushed. In my mind I thought we were going to play the Goliath shot from the left pad. This guy that we're playing usually spams emojis. He's been quite well behaved tonight, is Walid. Let's see if he goes for a rematch. He doesn't usually if he loses, but we'll see. It's like he's got split personalities though. Some nights he spams the hell out of you with emojis. Other nights he says nothing. Almost as if there's 2 people playing the account, which I'm not suggesting there is, but that's what it feels like. Golden Shot always suckers you in. Well, if it's rare that the Golden Shot is so hard that I wouldn't advocate buying the shots. If you spend money on the game, Golden Shot and the Tour Unlock offers are by far the best value things to spend the money on, in my opinion. But that is just my opinion. And as I say, it's rare that the Golden Shot is so wretchedly difficult that you can't convince yourself clearly to 15 Amazon cards. It's like they're telling you to stop playing. Yeah, I got to get those. See, this is the thing, I'll even buy the Golden Shot. Depending on where I am, I won't buy it now, other than the one that's waiting to get the Thor's Hammer to a 7, because that's close. But anytime I'm close to an epic upgrade, which is rare, obviously, once you get to a certain level, and I'll still buy the Golden Shots, which, even though I've never played Master, well I have, but never really played Master for any length of time, I've got loads of Berserkers. Too many. Wish you could trade them. The last one wasn't the easiest, for sure. Yeah. Some of them just aren't as easy though. But then every now and then they'll throw one in that's just... you just rain in the hole-in-ones. I've had a few of them lately as well. In fact, the one before last, they had the dual setup where you could rough bump or play off the pad. Some people didn't think that was too easy, but I thought it was very straightforward. The Ko Hong one before that was easy. But, you know, obviously this week it'll be, or next week it'll be one of the holes we've had in the tournament, so I'm curious to see which one they pick. So, back to navies. So if I can, I'll always use Thor's Hammer as well, always. Monstrous Wind. I'm trying to look down 14 rings, so it's 5, 10. Probably too much, but we'll see. Right, left's not what we wanted. Straight in the dish. We sand bump though. There's always a safety net that you usually roll out that sand with all that topspin. Max back, close your eyes, hole in one. That's exactly what the guide said. Oh dearie me. So, we need to plan the 3K subscriber giveaway at some point soon. That's nice. Where is he going to finish though? Oh, he slipped it between them. That's lovely. You don't see that very often. Don't fancy the putt, but it's nice. It was close. That's min. That's max. That's 60%. Backspin into a headwind never does well. This is what I'm on about, reading ball guides and the like. What do we say? About 60%. 6 rings. My clock's getting low again. One thing that has improved drastically after a season of grinding with Clanables is my ability to hit perfect with the Goliath. That was probably the most marked improvement last season in my play. Ooh, it's shaking like a shitting dog's tail. I wouldn't fancy this. Saying that, it's a free chance. So, Kimi has a video. He must be going to release from the left to the right. Yeah, so that's good technique. He's missed anyway, but yeah, I think that's the gist of Kimi's. If you get pots like that, what you want to do is not be in the middle of the cup. You want to pick the side you're going to potentially hit great from. So in my case, we'll go here and hit a great right. And it gives you that wee bit of wiggle room on your overpowered pots. On the Goliath, yeah. Yeah, probably. Because it's used in quite a few shootouts in 10. And I wish I'd kept a track, but I would love to know how many games I played last season and stuff like that. I saw Alex Wheels put a post up saying before and after the season grind last season. I was interested to look at the numbers. I wish I'd done something similar, but yeah, all those games. Goodness knows how many Goliaths I must have hit. And it seems to have helped. Right, this one. 30% downhill in all winds, which is easy. Incidentally, if you do use the guides and you use different balls, like sometimes I'll pull a Katana out, or a Titan, occasionally a Kingmaker. All I do with the guides is slip it back into power 1 settings for the shootout and play it as per guide. There's a few holes where it won't work, like there's a bounce over hole where you go from Goliath to Sniper with a power 1, but obviously that doesn't happen with a power 3, so you have to adapt that, but by and large you can get away with this. So 12 miles an hour would be 15 and a half rings. And we'll go all left, always all left. It calls for 1.3, but this tends to race by, so the further that way you go, the more arc you get, but you're going to push that way anyway. Don't worry if your ball guide disappears. Very cavalier ring play. Nah, it's got the speed roll. That's the dreaded speed roll. Oh. I might actually look for different shots on this hole because whilst the notes for this were fine for about 3 weeks, I get that speed roll a lot now. So I might look for different landing spots, possibly. Right. Give us some different holes. Change where I'm sitting, this isn't working. Oh, don't be in the rough. You're joking me, aren't you? Wasn't that bad a great right? Oh well, that should be this all over. Send it. In that wind? No. That ain't send it wind. Not for me at least. I rarely send it in tour play pretty. I'm not a big sender. What elevation do you play your dunks? Just whatever it's called for. So I don't always play a dunk at +10, for example, if that's what you mean. I put the crosshairs at the back of the cup when I dunk. I used to dunk a lot more than I do now. I think you go through a little phase where 2 or 5, 6, 7 where dunking's like the cool thing. And I was one of those. I used to do it every opportunity. Caddy wind, lovely to see. It's over water, so 9 rings we'll get here. So I'm only going here to see what the ball guide looks like. That's 5, that's 9. Still needs a wee few beans. That's probably too much great left. Ooh, just sneaked on. Lucky boy. Ah, you've been practicing your dunking. There you go. Yeah, usually always ball guides. Crosshairs at the back, unless the dunk is significantly uphill. Then I don't think you'd want the crosshairs at the back. I think you'd want them more central. Oh, there's definitely merits to dunking for sure, and situationally they're very useful. In fact, there's a hole on this tour. Which course is it? Is it Oasis? In fact, it was in a tournament not long ago, so it probably was Gakasho Bay. It's the one with the... What on earth's happened there? He just timed out. Doesn't seem right, does it? Yeah, well, the green slopes massively from left to right. You play a decent drive over sort of 3 fairway pads and then sniper up to the green. And that's a green you often overshoot with the shot, with the approach shot. I usually always dunk the wedge there because the green's just disgusting to try and land on. Right, come on, Roger. Take 2. Oh, Peter Johnson. He came up with caddy wind. So we know this isn't a replay because I don't think replays ever time out. I was going to say watch him make it now. Take my charity and throw it back in my face. Did we get a thank you off him? I don't even know if we did. I wasn't looking. He's having a nightmare as Roger. Well, see, at least I think it was Pete that came up with the caddy wind term. I think it was Pete that taught caddy into streaming, so I think they've been golf clash buddies for a while, so I'd imagine it definitely was Pete. He timed out for good this time. We've already put ours in, so we cannot give him any more charity. Oh dear. Well, we tried. Did we buy it here? So what do you get in this chest? 18 epics. And that's it really. 25 million coins and a few gems. Whoa. No, not first. Not on this account anyway. I may get it on the baby one. We'll see. We'll see. Hitman, you little sweetheart. Sneaking in there. How you doing, bud? Are you still playing the other game? What's it called? Golf. World Golf. What is it called? Golf City? This is bordering on Send It Wind. Unnecessary is what this is. It's tight. But we'll have some fun, come on. 6-8. Oh dear. Here we go. Golf Challenge, that's what it's called. That has landed. Needs to clip that rough usually, but got a nice wee dead bounce there. Golf Challenge, yes. I've had a go of it. It's seeming popular. I think I closed the first 2 tours on it maybe. It's just such a blatant rip-off of this though. I hope they're lawyered up, let's put it that way. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, Stephen, because this game can get frustrating. Totally agree with that. DJ Jakob, in you come. How you doing, bud? Come on, Tony. 2 on the green. Oh, he's hit a better great right than me, so he might just be left of the green. Yeah, he'd be fine. He'd be fine. So this is a hole on Tour 10 where sometimes you have to go for it because you know the other person will. The standard drive leaves a very, very makeable end bringer, but it's not a... It's a 50-50, the end bringer. And sometimes it's a thorn. Or a hornet, or a falcon, whatever you choose to use. Oh, he's a rapier man. The safety net of this is, if you did go through the green on that drive, from the back of the green there's a massive, massive funnel to the hole. Huge. Even from the rough you're only hitting the ball about 2 yards in front of your feet. Well played that, man. Right, let's have a different shootout. Not a Nordic Fjords one, and not that fishtail one. Ugh. This happens all the time, you get the same pig in shootout all the time. So there's an example of me using the Titan, but I'll just put power 1 in the app and play as per guide. We're winning all the trophies down, all the monies. No, we're not. We're doing alright, holding our own. Endbringer for life, you better believe it. You won't, if you ever see me use a rapier, slap me across the face. For sending it, finally. Oh dear, thank you, Pradeep. You're right, you see. Sometimes I do send it, sometimes. He's played that well. He's played that very well. I used to be confident on this hole, now not so much. The dreaded speed roll catches me out a lot. Starting to wonder if I should be playing something extravagant like a driver, but we'll not do that. 11.3, 30% is 14.5. It's not a navigator, Tony. If that is not the most cavalier ring play you've ever seen, I don't know what is. If that beats him, he's going to be sick as a dog. It's not going to beat him though. Brad, how we doing? Nice to see you. Three top spin, two left spin, max plus 20. But land him where though, Daniel? Land him where? There's so many options. Just toss that ring to the rake. I was looking at the clock and I thought, oh, I'm not going to have time to spin this round. I'll just do what Ian does. That's a joke. It's a joke. Ian's a very fine ringsmith. I'm not having a word said against him. Right. Stop being silly and start playing properly. White ring by the runker. Yeah. Three top, you think? I think I'll be catching this. But I shouldn't. Why am I even arguing with you, Dan? You know your onions. You should just take the advice and accept it. And I am. You can caddy me now. Caddy me on the next one. If we get that hole again. We've had it about 5 times so far, so the chances are very high that we'll get it another 5 times. Because that's what seems to happen. I should watch your. I watch your streams all the time. Don't you tell me that. You need to stream more. That's what you need to do. Then I can't miss you. Oh, he sent it. No, he hasn't. I thought he had. I see no value in this shot. He's just played none whatsoever. But each to their own. Should we just be really silly? It's not really a tailwind though, is it? Fuck it, let's have a go. Let's have a go. $11.8. It's not really the right win for this at all. Probably going to be too much curl as well. Bounce! In cross tail you play two left, 2. So what do I have for that in the hole? What do I have? Let me see. I have crosswinds 2 top, cross tails 1.3 top. And pure tail 1.1. I only go to 3 topspin in a cross head. But what I think I might do, Daniel, is send you this chart and ask you to fill in the gaps and send it back to me. And then I'll give that a go, because as I say, this one's started to become, or that one that we just played started to become a bit of a banana skin. Michael Manson, welcome sir, how are we doing? Lovely to see you. Right, this is a club I need to get used to, because the ball guide's not great, and I always think that that's where it ends, but it isn't, is it? So should I be way short of the hole with this? I don't know. Can't move much. Doesn't matter if you can't hit perfect. So we go to shootout equipped with our berserker ball. Tourney notes I will. Do you want them tonight? I was going to do it tomorrow. Do you need them tonight, Rossman? Because I haven't even converted them to PDF or anything yet. They're just literally Word documents sat on my computer. Hey Dave, how we doing? Qualifying was okay. We made it through, which is all that you can ask for, really. I had one good round. The rest were all very, very mediocre. Okie doke, we'll do it tomorrow. Russell. Right. Another one I'm not a fan of. This is a power 5 ball, so at least it's a crosswind. Should I be playing here, Dan? But do you know what? No. Yeah, why not? Never ever play here, but let's play here. So it's 1-1 back there, so this must be way more than that. Let's go about there. Well, it's not very good, but it's probably better than I've done. Trying the conventional way. This is your favourite shootout. I hate the shootout. Hate it. Yeah, Dan, when are you streaming again? When are you streaming again? Yeah. Yeah? Kick the bucket with one account. 3 15s, a 13 and an 11. Take the good with the bad, absolutely. When you've got that many accounts, as long as you're not grinding on the one that, or pushing on the one that doesn't get there, there's always next week. Oh, Daniel. So we've lost that. Nobody will be too surprised by that. Not by much though. And this guy I think we're mental, so I'm sure we'll get a rematch out of Juggernaut. No, maybe not. No, he's a thinker. We haven't got time for thinkers. Yeah, let's just get that Berserker off. We don't even want to go into a match with that on. Someone will be thinking, what's this asshole doing with the Berserker on in Tour 10? You finished your dissertation with 8.5 hours to spare. I remember those days. Well done, Tom. Have you read it and read it and read it and read it again? There'll be mistakes in there, you know. Always is. So you don't, I don't know. Let's use a katana. Let's not. That just feels like a waste. What's 7, 8 about 5? Yeah, just go there then. Should have used the Quasar, not a navigator. Nearly into Drew's Rough, nearly. You're gonna read it now and see how piss poor it is. I remember doing mine in one weekend. Those were the days. Yeah, Pete's gonna make up for it with his 19 day. Absolutely, he's got you covered. Do not worry. Do not worry. It's finding the time. That's the trouble, Jakob. There's the speed roll. He's played it well. You can use the speed roll to your advantage. But full topspin, you're definitely in Drew's Rough with full topspin. Oh, look at this. Room to spare. In fact, we might even be mid. You what? Should we do the up and down the hill shot? What's mid? What is mid? Should we go 12? It's down the hill. This was a mistake. This was a massive mistake. I can't even see the ball buried. No, I can't get the ball. That could be in the bunker. That's poor. I mean, it's in, but it's a poor shot. Poorly executed. That guy will be spitting feathers. Spitting them. JB, welcome in, Mr. John Bell. How are we doing? Lovely to see you, sir. He did interviews with industry people, transcribed and coding, took you 2.5 weeks, writing up has taken you a month. See, it sounds like you've put the effort in, Tom. I was busy doing other things when I should have been putting that effort forth. But I wouldn't change any of it. Well, in my money, you finished early, because I'd be down to the last wire. 12,000 words, yeah. I think mine was... I think we had to be between 10 and 15,000. Some good life advice from Dan there. Get in. Don't see that whole Hafton Eagles very often. The first sentence doesn't make sense. Good luck reading those 12,000 words, so put that 8.5 hours to good use. Oh. Dan, tell me what to do. I'm first. I haven't got time to listen to you, Dan. I'll go with my way, which is max plus 10, 8, 6. Somewhere up here. About 4 and that. Where's the spot? There, the spot. What was it? 8-6. I'm gonna go a bit more. A wee bit more. Oh, max right, you said. I only used a click. 1 and a click. Would you have used curl, Dan? You done max 20 as well. What did I do? I was trying for 8-6, but I went a wee bit more. So I probably wasn't far off what you said for the adjustment. Pete did a members only today, Michael, which was very good. And I think it's still on the channel, so if you are a member of Pete's channel and you missed it live, you can go back and watch it. Yeah, it was good. Pete's streams are always good. You always learn something from Pete's streams, or I do at least. One of the more enjoyable ones to watch for me. Well, that's different. That is, what did he do there? Wasn't paying any attention again. We've lost. So from a eagle and an assumed win, we have managed to lose somehow. The fuck? Oh my days. I might have to rewind and see what is he going to black screen. Don't black screen me, Jeff. That would be rude. That would be rude. He'll be on tomorrow. He did say on his member stream today that he'll be on for everybody, for the masses, tomorrow. Not sure what time. Probably the same sort of time he was on today, which was about... what time was it now? 7 o'clock at night-ish, UK time. Right, good luck, Jeff. Surely you cannot get 2 holes like that. Oh, you had the Guardian on, right. Guardian wanker, eh? I see. Well, fair play to him. Jason, welcome, welcome. 15%. Just seen that there. You'd have played that 15? I think I probably ended up playing it 15, to be honest. Oh no. Oh, Jeff. Jeff. Gone from the sublime to the ridiculous. What are we going to do here? Tap it down there and just... Or should we get silly now? Let's not turn down a free win. That would be foolish. Saying that, Jeff could easily come back from the brink. He's done it once. It's just not cricket, Jeff. It just isn't. It doesn't look too clever. Oh, it's missed. Thought it was going to hit the rough. Johnny Tink Mobley. How are you doing, sir? Nice to see you, brother. Thank you for the good luck. He's not forfeiting, Jeff. He's not one for throwing the towel in. He's right not to either. I could get a stinking great headwind here. Saying that, he'll have... Well, now I'm going to have his wind, aren't I? So... Yeah, I think I'd forfeit if I was Jeff. In this position. But if he's not in a rush, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, not... I've got no curl written down for that one, for that wind direction, Jason, so... Sounds about right. This is the hole I was describing earlier when I said sometimes... Usually dunk the the wedge. So we'll go 1 to 1 plus 2. And just try and tap it down there. Sit. Sit. That'll do, pig. Never played to the right there, Dan. Ever. Need to get up to the 100 dunks. Only a 15 on that one, yeah. 15 is no good in Pete's book. Not when you're shooting 19s on a Monday. He's going to do 40. This is the weekend. He's going to do 40. You can sense it. Little Tinker doesn't want a rematch. Poor form. Poor form, Jeff. She'll remember that. Oh, teabag by Queenie. Hope she's had a shower. So we'll play this one, fill the pin chest, and we may hop on to t'other one. See if there's a pin chest to be had there. Yeah, ball guide behind the hole. Indeed. double or triple minus. I mean, there will be minus 40s done. Absolutely, 100%. There'll probably be at 5, if not more, across all the divisions. I mean, well, mainly expert and master. Although I haven't seen master, I don't know how hard or easy master is. But I'd imagine you'll see a few in expert. I'd love Pete to get one. If anyone deserves one, he does. Right, we'll have that back on. Just realised I probably shouldn't have used all that topspin. No glitch roll, good. 15, 15, 16, nice. On the first day, wow, very good, Michael. Very good. Oh, 2 or 3 by Pete. I think he'd take 1, but he could be right, Ross. You hoping for a 30? Yeah. I don't know what I'm targeting now. I've written off hole 1 as it stands, unless I find a different way to play that. So I won't bank on that. I'll bank on... No, I'm saying bank. Well, no, I will. I'll bank on 2. I've made 2 enough to bank on it. 3's a must, even though I've missed it loads of times today. What's he done there? What on earth has he done there? So no need to be too bold. I'm not even going to get a chance to take it. Is that the pin chest, right? Rubbish as usual. Where are we at? Let's have a look in tarts. In the spoons. Top of the shop. Where are we sitting? 96th. Oh, oh. Saying that though, it's only Master 1, so top will only have like 10k. 14. Newcastle clashes. Nice. 9th. So we'll see. Who's playing the tourney? Who's not? Quite a few doing it. Good to see. Very good. Right. Let's go and pay a visit to the main. We'll have a quick last round. 8 holes, 8 pins, and then we'll go to bed, seeing as it's nearly 4 o'clock in the morning. I think there'll be a couple in pro. Every hole's gettable in pro, is it, right? Well, do you know what we could do? We could go and play a pro round quickly. I've seen no notes or any coverage. But we could lash a pro round in now, just for the shits and giggles. Cheers, Mark. Best of luck to you, sir, as always. Oh yeah, once we get some tourney points. Don't get me wrong, we're not looking to promote or anything, but it's always nice to see how far a clan with literally no rules can go. Anything good in the shop? Dog shit, as usual. How about the chest? Wow. Thoughts? Tempted to take the Guardian. I think it needs to be Guardian. Yes, both in the same league, Pradeep. That was a little bit unfortunate. I don't know how many divisions there are, but the same as with tournaments. So you don't get your tournament bracket until you log in, once that round has started. So the same is true apparently of clans. So if nobody was to log in to their account in the clan, you wouldn't get put in a bracket until somebody from the clan logs in. So you could actually avoid that happening, Guardian, okay. Didn't help that I was logged into all 3 clans at Shop Change, so I scuppered that plan anyway. Should have thought about it really. But yeah, I think there's quite a few brackets now. It tells you at the top somewhere, doesn't it? Once this wee scrolly text starts going. 3 victory, 5 bags. Total clans 2480. Is that in this division? Yeah, 25 brackets. So that was probably unfortunate to get in the same clan. No thank you. Does anybody know who these 2 are, by the way? Smash 2 and OG Slice. I think this might be someone that watches the streams, because he's in the 19th clan. But I'm not sure about that one. But they're both sitting there, because I don't know who they are. Oh, Grizzly, you said. Oh, I'd already taken the Guardian. I apologise. Good luck with it, Mr. Smith. Smash it, sir. Smash it. I'm sure you will. Right. Bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, bag 4, bag 5. This is the one. This is the one. If you want to see a good round, just to prove I can do it now and again. This was the 17. Still missed hole 1. Did make hole 3. And didn't have a shot that I liked for 7, so it can be done. By me, I mean. I promise. Let's sort these bags out. Don't need that. Or that, or that, or that. Three rings. Two rings. Yeah, lovely. Canadians are nicer. Canadians are the nicest people on earth, apparently, are they not? The most kind and sincere nation, according to a recent poll. Right, we're going to need a drink. All this talking I'm doing. It's a bit late to be having a beverage. What's this? Fizzy tropical drink. Juice drink. Aye, rock bump coming up. Made this before. Oh dear. I don't know, Michael. It's a money grab, clearly. I mean, I've had it before where they've offered like the Tour 7 unlock that you missed out on, apparently. Not so much then. Can't even orchestrate. Oh. There's no line to be had. That's all she wrote. start. Honestly, I should probably just forfeit the first 3 matches of any grind. Not that this is a grind, but I always lose the first 3. Religiously. Yes, this was yeah, absolutely. It was as if you'd never had the tour unlocked, which is just a lie. It's just to generate people talking about it, which we all are, and that's led to more people buying it. This is one of the rare occasions I will probably use a Kingmaker in this tour. A beefy headwind on this hole. It's not really necessary, but let's hope we've made that correct adjustment. No, we haven't. Needs more OP. Dickhead. I think it was deliberate. I don't think it was a fuck up. This is what frustrates me with them though. It's like they seem to spend time and resources doing shit, like, or doing things that we don't need, like reanimating the tour unlocks. Be curious to see if it happens again. Well, no, because it would have happened now, wouldn't it? But yeah, they seem to invest time and money into that, and not into things that would actually help the players. But whatever. Right, at least he's screwed it up too. Are we in the rough or in the sand? Because it makes a big difference. We're in the rough. Do-do-do-do-do. 6-3. Hopefully we can get a wee thorn on this. Orange up to 3,400. Guy's a beast, an absolute beast. Dale's up to 1.34, awesome. I was really gutted out to leave the Jedi Master Clan. That was going to be a lot of fun this season. But, needs must. But I hope they smash it. Sounds like they are, which is great to see. Quite a few tarts in there. And quite a few ballers in there. I've got every belief that they'll make it. Just need a few good tournament results as well. Because grinding's great, but you've got to do both quite well. That's max, which makes that mid, which makes that 75-ish. Always an ish, which will be 5-3. Don't like when you can't actually see the lines. Yeah, rubbish. Thank you, Paul. How you doing? Nice to see you. 1k a day. I mean, it's doable. I did it a few times last season, but it's easier in Tour 12, clearly. You're getting 30 points per win, not 20. But for anyone to do 1k a day routinely, over a season is a big ask. Mr. 1K a day. I'll be sure to call him that when I see him. That's the right way to think about it, Tom. Whenever you pledge anything to a clan, is to think, right, imagine if I bombed both tournaments and got no points at all. Whatever you think you can do after that is what you should say you'll do. Because you can bet your bottom dollar, like happened to me last season in Clanables when I said I'd do 8, hopefully 10, and I got 700 points in the first tournament last season. Well, what is 1K a day? It would be, what's this, 20 points per thing. 5 wins is 100. 50 wins? I'd need 50 wins on 2 or 10, which would effectively mean I'd need to play, to win 50, at least 75 games. Each game takes 7 minutes or thereabouts. It's a lot of time. This is the time though, if you are one of these people sitting at home literally with nothing to do and you can't go anywhere. Like Ian, for example, he's a good example. He can't work just now. He can't go anywhere because we're in lockdown. Sit and play Golf Clash all day. It can be done. But if you've got a job and other responsibilities, that's a nice shot. Nice! Is Dan still here? Where's Dan with my advice? Thought he was going to caddy me on this. Did he play the... Didn't watch his shot. Do you know what, let's do this. Don't even know how you play this shot. Is it back and right, back and left? Where's my ball guide? It's clearly not the shot. We'll just guess what this is, shall we? We'll guess there. Is where we'll guess. Bounce, hop, roll. Go in the hole. 1K after 3 days. My target was 500 points in a day last season. But whatever you've said, just chunk it up. Chunk it up. Have a daily target. Allow for the fact that you'll play at least 1 day a week. You won't play for whatever reason, because you won't be able to. And do it that way. Linda, welcome in. How are we doing? Never send this either. Never send this. Doing all kinds of stupid nonsense tonight. Never quite sure how much curl it needs. Let's see. That's too much. It's usually too much or not enough. Not an easy fairway to hold. Yeah, I've just realised that, Brandon. Loads of backspin. Where's my ball going? Yeah, it's nowhere to be seen because you're using backspin, you moron. Exactly, Tom. Exactly. It's late. I can only apologise. I think it's all the top and all the left, isn't it? With a navigator, so... so yeah. Sand bumps, backspin, not good. Not good. You can, Terry, you can hear me now. Oh, stop. It's going to stop. Right, what have we got on a Titan? Titan! A4. E. Let's have, and that'll be about 30. Oh, I'm getting tired now. What's 30%? About 2 rings. Hit it. That got a dead bounce. or I just played it terribly. One of the two. Probably the latter. Malibu 9 of Spitfire 5. Depends on the tour. Tour 10 I'd use a Spitfire. Because there's a far more chance of going in a fairway bunker on 10. Can't remember 9. What courses were on 9? Acacia Reserve. I think I had the Malibu until I got to Tour 10. It seemed to treat me okay. Don't get me wrong though, you go in a bunker, oh my days, that's the second person that's done that to us tonight. We'll give him the same chance we gave the other fella. Yeah. I'm still not very good with the Spitfire. Not that I was very good with the Malibu, but because, you know, I don't go in the sand very often, so I never get to use the thing. Oh no, they haven't named another bunker after me. I was trying a sand bump. Put loads of backspin on, I was like, where's the ball guide gone? But yeah, you need topspin. Did he say thank you? None of these people say thank you. You give them charity, and they don't even have the good grace to say thank you. Unless I missed it. I may have missed it. Max Houdini, yeah. That gets some love nowadays. I get a well played. It's not the emoji I'm looking for, Davey. I'm looking for a shades. Oh, Davey, you don't have to do that. Could have gone to shootout. That's why he didn't thank me, because he wasn't going to take the charity. Bless his heart. Right. Let's set a target, because I'm getting incredibly tired here. Oh, we're on 160. We'll go for 2 wins. Who's killing this? Old Savage. Nice. So this is the fullest of the 3 Tartans clans. This has 48 out of 50. It's Pradeep. He's a boss, by the way. Absolute grind machine. If and when the time comes for the C100 push, his name will be top of the list. Top. Right, back to power 1. Are you a Houdini fan, are you? I need to try it. I think I might have it on this account. In terms of maxed. Yes, yes. Basic ball. Or maybe not. Shades is the... Maybe it's just a friendly Shades, who knows. Usually it's basic ball, ones each. Not that I need the points. In fact, I might just forfeit. Let them save the ball. Save the ball. I presume they're pushing. Let's see. Have I got it? 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 I do. Should we give it a go? Stick it in. Stick it in all the bags. If it goes wrong, we'll blame Linda, okay? Right. What does it actually have? Massive ball guide, wow. It's not a bad club, to be fair. Get it in the app, come on. I'm going to put some balls in the bunker deliberately to use this club. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And that. There we go. Let's go. Got to try new things. Easier to hit perfect. Well, we like that. We like that a lot. So there's a very good chance this will go in a bunker, so we might get to test it here. Brandon uses it, does he? Well, if it's good enough for Linda, and it's good enough for Brandon, and John Bon Jovi, it's good enough for me. Getting to that time where you think, should I just stay up now? Go to sleep, I'm gonna get 2.5. Look at that. Look at that. Well played. To page 19 of 12,000 words. Oh, do you know what? I'm just gonna put this in the sand. Yeah, right. So we'll go 13, we'll go 10, 12. And that's pretty much max. Say a little prayer. 1 bounce. 2 bounce, 3 bounce. Not bad for a wee navvy. Page 19. Tom. You need a team of proofreaders, that's what you need, sir. Right. How far is this going to be? Hmm. 25. We're at 25 now. Call that 30. 32. Should be 3-8. Oh, hit it. Hit it. send me a copy, I'll do it for you. I don't think I'd spot any mistakes, I'm that tired. I'll just be like, yep, that's all correct. Carry on. I mean, you wouldn't believe, when I do the golden shot guides, the number of times I make mistakes on that is unreal. Unreal. Send it off, 20 minutes later, text back from Tommy, you've got the spins wrong on the tail crosswind or whatever. Oh dear. Yes, that's what you need to do, get 49 pairs of eyes on it. So you take them 20 minutes each if they all put in a shift. Right, let's get the app set up. This looks good, eh? Ooh, it's close. It's good, but it's not the one. Who said that? Americans won't know. It's only for the Brits. It's close, but it's not the one. Right, we're going to describe that as 1.5 top. I'm going to go there. 7/6 mid 4/1. Let's see it then. It's going to take something to win this. It's too much top spin. It was close though. Yeah. Arna gets the lion's share. It should be prorated on clan points. Don't show me shades. That's just cheeky. Of course you want to play again with the special ball. Who said it? It was a British TV quiz show host. Tom won't know, Tom's too young. It's a gentleman called Roy Walker. The show was called Catchphrase. This is probably not the time to be getting brave with a navigator, but whatever. It's a maxi. The good news is, even if it clips the rough, it should be okay. Which it's going to. It just means we'll have a sniper. Dusty pin. How are we doing, Jason? Close but no cigar was definitely someone's catchphrase, yeah. No, Roy Walker used to say it's good but it's not the one. I think he's from Northern Ireland, was Roy. Or it is. I'm speaking as if he's left us. As far as I'm aware, he has not. Was it a special ball? Say it. Of course it was. What is that ball? Season 7? Not familiar with it. Max mid. Max mid. I hate this shot. Always seem to adjust this shot and then end up short, as if it needs a push-up. Sticks in the sand or the mud. Oh Jesus, probably going to do that now with that great right, you dickhead. clearly poorly adjusted then. Season 20 ball, is it? Let's see what spin. Oh, it's a season 7. I'm sure it's a season 7. It's probably like a firework ball. Let's see what spins it's got. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. It's a firework, just not as pretty. I am very well, Jason. Very well. I'll be even better come Sunday night when this tournament's finished. It's going to be a death of me this week. But I'm just going to enjoy it because there's no stress. No stresses. I tend to play better when there's no stress. So who knows, maybe we'll bag some banners. Yeah, that's it, exactly. I was hoping it would have an explosive effect and sweets come popping out of it. They're getting very lazy with their ball animations lately. Clearly focusing their energies on other things like reoffering 2 unlock packages and other such niceties. You had to quit when you were getting beat on par 4 holes in one. Jesus. That is brutal. Right, this one again. I have a feeling that this here man or woman knows every blade of grass on this tour. So this is the rough the sand bump. You want to use some topspin, love. Don't use backspin. I don't think that's the wind for this though, is it? I suppose it's a power 4. Doesn't seem like an ideal wind. 63% that. Oh dear. It's still in play though. Oh, don't unlucky yourself. That's the one thing I hate. Do not say unlucky to your own shot. Must want a rematch. Otherwise they'd have forfeited by now. I don't mind this hole, to be honest. I used to hate it. I used to despise it. I do need to add the sand bump to my repertoire. I'm not too, well, I haven't played it very often, as you could tell when I tried to play it earlier. But I don't mind the hole, don't mind it. Good luck. Tom. It's only because you've been engrossed in it for that long. I'm sure it's a riveting read and I'm sure it'll score very well. Do not worry. Right, let's try this little shot we had from a couple of tourneys ago. 13.5. Whoa, 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 whoa. Would be 10.2. About there. Let's see if that's close. Oh, that's not enough. Didn't need the backspin. One back, yeah. Thank you, Pradeep. I'll take it though. Take it. Not my favourite hole, this at all. Don't like it in headwinds. Just a tighten. Just a tighten. That's interesting. I've never thought to play in that little portion of fairway. Oh, they can see what time you submit it. In this day and age, they know everything, Tom. Everything. Yeah, you don't want to hand it in the last minute. Definitely not. Oh, we didn't quite go far enough, which is a shame. Maybe what we're looking at with 11-2. Min Goliath will be 4. Probably just got 4 rings. You know it comes out of that rough thick. Idiot. Idiot. Do make this hole quite a lot. Even from the right, this rough bump's quite a regular drop. How we doing, Mike? Nice to see you. No, I would agree, Tom. It's probably more prudent to submit it at like... When's the deadline? What did you say, 8.5 hours? That was a while ago. So I'm guessing the deadline must be... Can I even do maths? Basic arithmetic. Midday? I'd wait till like 9:30 in the morning. As if you've got up, put on a posh coffee, sat and just mulled it over one last time and then just hit send. Sending it this time of night reeks of I've been up all night finishing it. (12 p.m. So that's noon. Yeah, I'd send it in like half 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. A reasonable enough hour that you could have had a nice breakfast. No rushing, no panicking. Right, one each against the 63%er. Let's see who wins the final rubber. This one. We're second. Ugh, what a disgusting wind. I would not play this side in that wind. But I think this person knows their onions, so we'll see. That's logical. I like that, Jakob. Get it sent in. Oof, that happens a lot when you play that way. So we're going to play it the other way, which is min plus 45, which is 17 rings essentially from here. Oh, we've got more right spin than we usually have. Well, we'll use it all, why not? How many rings did we say? 17 rings. There's your 10. There's your 7. You can see the wind's pushed up massively already. Tell me I haven't lost. Please tell me we haven't lost. I think we've lost. Quali. Oh dear, that was funny. Funny, we've only won one pin chest. Okay, now 2 games to go. Come on, 2 more, and then I'll go to bed. I think. Oh, it's nearly 5 o'clock now. You're going to play a game for good measure. Make sure you win it, Tom. I'm sure you will. Right, 2 more for the pin chest. And then that'll be that. And then we're on to what day's tomorrow. All the days feel the same. Thursday tomorrow. Opening rounds, of course. 5 to be played for me. Try and do 3 tomorrow, 2 on Friday. I think last time I did well in a tournament was when I decided to split my days in terms of the 2 baby accounts one day and the 3 better accounts the other, because they call for such different shots on some of the holes. It's nice to be in a certain mindset. And a great right, because I think I over-adjusted that. That'll do. 5 as well. 5's the magic number. I think long gone are the days of me playing all 7 of mine. The 2 that are rookies, I only started because back in the day I used to think I was going to provide content for every division, but frankly it's hard enough doing just 1 division. 2's hard, doing 3's just ludicrous. There's so many people do rookie content now, good rookie content as well. There is no need for me to involve myself in that, so I think those 2 rookie accounts will probably just perish, to be honest. I'll maybe bring one of them up to expert, so that eventually I'll have maybe 3 expert, 3 master. This is a horrible hole. Or horrible shot. Yeah, it's gonna need some juice. Juice! Rubbish. He just started another one. It's an addiction. I mean, I've got more than 7, really, obviously. Nobody tells you the true number of accounts they have. I've got the 7 that are known to the public. And then I've got a couple of Christmas accounts, one that got the Thor's hammer. And then there's 1, 2, 3. I think I've probably got 12. 3 are obviously guest accounts, 1 for each device. So they don't really count. But they have been played. You've got 8, Russell. I got to a point where I just can't enjoy playing rookie anymore. But each to their own. Many people can, and that's good. That's absolutely good. But But I'm feeling that way about Pro now as well. It's just like Pro's just frustrating. You don't get good enough wins to go for stuff. Your clubs aren't quite good enough. If you're playing Pro with Pro clubs, that is. Difficult Division Pro. I get no enjoyment from it whatsoever. I think I'll be an expert for a while, until we get into Master. One expert, one pro, 3 rookie to play. Yeah, that's got to be hard. 3 different divisions, 3 lots of notes, 3 lots of mindsets. Looks like he's playing another. Got to play till you win, Tom. Let's hope we're not here till midday. You do, Rossman. In my opinion, you need to have at least 3 accounts in the division to get the looks at the holes. Because notes are fine. Notes are really good. They're great, but they're always a starting point. There's no substitute for playing the holes. Seeing the little bounces, what an extra click here or there does. You can read all the notes you like, watch all the streams you like. Playing the holes helps you enormously. And then really you need 3 accounts that have similar level clubs, because there's no point in having an APOC 6 account and an APOC 3 account and a Thor's Hammer 4 account. That won't teach you much. Is this another person with a bloody Guardian? Did he use a sniper? This hole's just disgusting, isn't it? So fiddly. So fiddly. Yeah, it's always happens to me in that wind. I put the curl on and think, why the fuck did you use curl? At least we got a pin. One more pin, and then it's bedtime. Yeah, I've got 1-1. 3.5 back, 2.3 right, and 10% curl. It's the landing spot I can never find for that one. I might see if I want to play a different way on that wind. You've got an APOC 6, 2 picks 5s, and well, that's handy. That's perfect, to be honest, Ross. In my opinion. Right, last one. The last one. Oh, Linda's gone to bed. Good night, Linda. Thank you for coming. And best of luck. And best of luck this week. Let's see some banners, shall we? Be nice. Bit curl because it's a massive wind. APOC 4, Thor's 4 and expert. That's tricky. I've got one that has Thor's 5 and APOC 2, I think, so I can't even use the APOC. But to be fair, I'm trying to think, other than hole 8, where I've still got a Thor's 5 and a Berserker shot that makes the edge of the green, other than that one, is not really hurting you too much in this tournament. Sometimes it does, but not this time. No mercy. Took the win. Enjoy the sleep. I don't even bother adjusting this, I just get on with it because it never goes in. And 4 gold chests. Nice. Thor 6 is a game changer. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jamie, welcome in. Didn't even see you there. I'm half asleep, Jamie, just in case you wondered why. I've only just noticed you now. How are you doing, sir? We're on our last hole. And I too shall be retiring to bed at nearly 5 o'clock in the morning for 2.5 hours of sleep, maybe 3. Good night, Tom. Well done on finishing your dissertation, my friend. Right, the last putt of the night. Good job, because the battery's about to die. Can we win the last game? Just looking at the shootout summary sheet, which one would I pick? If I could pick any of these shootouts, I would probably pick the Nordic Fjords one that has 3 islands. And you know what, we haven't had that one tonight on this entire stream, which is very unusual, because it's usually a popular one, or a frequent one I should say, not popular. But instead we get this muck, and it's a headwind. So this will be interesting. Watch it. Oh, APOC 4, going to struggle here. Does not have the backspin. You don't want to play there. Ooh. Zeta, this is not going to go well. Do you know what? It's not a bad shot actually. Watch me eat my own words here and lose. So we'll go mid-20. Because it's a beefy one. 10-7. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Ball guide's going to get crushed in terms of compression. What do we say, 10-7? Not even close to straight pull that. Oh dear God. It'll do though. It'll do, pig. It will do. Right, let's see what's in the pin chest and then you can all go to bed. Well, if you want to. Right. Where does that put us? Not very much more. Got to 200. Happy days. Happy days. What's in here? Rubbish. Rubbish. Not bad. That's it. That's all you get. 9 Guardian cards and 46 gems. Right, there you go. Bit of a awful tournament coverage, followed by some mediocre Tier 10. But I've had some fun, so that's good. Hope you have too. Thank you very much, Ross and Jakob and everyone for coming. Good luck this week. I'll see you tomorrow for some kind of silent stream malarkey. Opening round of one account or t'other. And oh yes, Jamie. We have a spot for you, so I'll message you. Open the prism, I think we did it. Did we? Yeah, we did it. Dog shit. Oh, it was the Guardian, that's what we got. So yeah, good luck, and I'll get the notes I've got ready and I'll get them sent out. I'll put them in the Tartans chat and T-Dog chat, the members chat. So if you're in one of those 3 chats, you'll see them. If you're not, let me know and we'll get you in the T-Dog chat, for example. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. Good night, God bless, and I'll see you next time. Much love.